am proud to be superintendent of the Saddlebrook School District and part of this tight-knit community. Saddlebrook is a community built upon tradition, where we raise families and take pride in our schools. But let me be clear, as state mandates change the way we educate children, we need more space. We need space that meets modern standards for safety and security, space that allows our students to thrive in the classroom and on the field, space for the types of programs and special services needed to educate all Saddlebrook children. On December 13th, we're asking the community to consider an investment in our schools. From education to athletics to infrastructure, the 3 questions on the ballot will catapult Saddlebrook into our next chapter.
Your vote will determine whether Saddlebrook can, through the sale of bonds, finance projects that will impact every school in our district. Personally, I'm excited about what a new middle school addition could mean for our students in grades 6 through 8. Out of about 80 school districts in Bergen County, only 9, including Saddlebrook, still house grades 7 through 12 in the same building. Middle school students are at different stages emotionally and academically, and our current setup no longer functions for them. It's a challenge to teach 6th grade while in an elementary school. Both the students and the faculty are isolated from the services and programs offered in the middle school. NJ Student Learning Standards and curricular programs are grouped by grades 6 through 8. This means that our K-5 students use one program, and there's a different version for grade 6. And then our students use an entirely different program in grades 7 and 8. Our students are not provided with the opportunity to truly build upon their prior knowledge as they're learning different programs. That's why the December 13th bond referendum is so important for the future of Saddlebrook.
Our strategic plan supports our need for more space. We want to bring programs to the district to teach students 21st century skills and provide mandated services, such as math basic skills, reading basic skills, ESL to our English language learners, speech therapy, physical therapy, and special education. But we need more room. Currently, many of these services take place in hallways, partitioned rooms, or crowded spaces, where the students who need to focus on their work are not able to. Special education classrooms are often capped, meaning that after a specific number of students are in there, a new section must open. We currently pay tuition to send many special education students out of the district. The cost of tuition plus transportation is astronomical. We should be able to provide appropriate placement for the majority of our students in our district, the community they call home. Moving our 6th graders to a middle school building will provide us with space in our elementary buildings to fulfill the state mandates. Moving our 7th and 8th graders to a middle school building will provide our high school with the opportunity to create various labs, such as an aviation lab, STEAM lab, culinary lab, programs that all of our children should be able to benefit from. The bond referendum would fund these critical upgrades to our schools. In addition to creating a separate middle school, the referendum includes infrastructure upgrades to roofs, doors, windows, restrooms, and classrooms in multiple schools. New security measures and elevators for ADA compliance would also be added. Classroom renovations, like the proposed ones in Washington Elementary School, will allow us to enroll more pre-kindergarten students, which brings in tuition revenue for the district. The updates will also move the location of the Media Center in Helen I. Smith Elementary School from the basement to the main floor. This will allow us to create a state-of-the-art media center that we can be proud of. And if passed, the community would benefit from athletic turf fields and lights for student athletes and community use.
The bond referendum will help us maintain our community's reputation and give our schools a competitive edge. The athletic turf and lights are exciting for not only our high school sport teams, it will benefit our middle school and high school physical education programs. We will also continue to work hand in hand with the Saddlebrook Recreation Department to make sure all of our children have a field they are proud to play on. Grass fields are often uneven surfaces which inevitably puts our athletes at risk for injury. Grass fields can become excessively muddy, which often leads to postponements and cancellations of games and practices. Artificial turf fields provide a safe and consistent playing surface. regardless of weather. Our current grass fields are also costly in the long run for the district, from seeding to watering to aerating, fertilizing, throw in the drainage issues, plus the total hours of manpower that are needed to maintain grass fields. The cost of maintaining our grass fields adds up quickly. There is nothing like a community and school coming together at a Friday night game under the lights. Imagine that Falcon pride at that first game. Voter approval on December 13th would leave a legacy for our town's future.
The Board of Education has thoroughly considered the cost involved with this bond proposal. Funding these projects from our district budget alone is not feasible. So we are asking residents to consider a tax increase to pay the construction costs. A bond referendum allows the district to spread costs over time, similar to how a homeowner uses a mortgage. This strategy also means the state will pay a portion of the costs, easing the taxes for Saddlebrook residents. This is the only way to bring back to Saddlebrook the tax dollars that residents have already paid to the state. To learn more about the bond referendum, visit Saddlebrook's website at sbpsnj.org/referendum. We'll have plenty of opportunities for residents to ask questions. And please follow our social media accounts for more updates. When you cast your vote on December 13th,
You'll have a voice in the future of our students.
And the future of our town, Saddlebrook.